Hey guys, welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. This is Reva.
She's my new co-host. She's so good. You got the
I'm
job.
loving this. Okay, thank you. I'll
You
take
got the
it.
job. You're hired. Uh, so if anybody's just joining us right now, if you just jumped in your car and you turned on the radio and you're like, who is that? What song was that? Um, this one also I need help with because on the audio, it's Reva, by the way. I didn't spoil it. Reva is my special guest today. She's a singer and songwriter, classical pianist. So much more. We could go on and on. The show would be over. But instead of doing that, let me just let you listen to her beautiful singing, her beautiful voice here. Reva, the song, when I got this audio file, said latest remix, and I know that's not what it is. So do you know what song that might be? It might be Lonesome.
Lonesome?
I don't know. Oh, you wouldn't know, but it said latest
Is
remix.
that what it says?
Yeah. So
Let me check.
I didn't know what the title was, but anyway, it's beautiful.
Do
And you're listening to
you
the
know the
latest.
words?
No, because I can't hear. I could have told you an hour ago, but I forgot.
Oh
Um,
no, latest
yeah, well,
remix.
yeah.
Give me
Anyway,
1 second.
it was the fourth song. Um,
Hmm.
but anyway, it's beautiful. Let me ask you this question. So your folks are classically trained vocalists, musicians, artists. Your father performed in a lot of Bollywood films, right? Or did music. And you grew up in this family. You said music was was like the third language. I love that.
Yeah.
And that's all you knew, right? So you're a kid, you're growing up, and music is the third language at, at that time of your life. When you grew up, though, as you started breaking into the industry and you know creating your own star, was it hard? Sometimes kids from parents that are famous, it's harder for them because of the family was well known. Was that the case for you? Was it harder?
Yeah, of course, because people have so many expectations from
Mhm.
you, and you have to work twice as hard. And I feel like, you know, genetic and environmental influences do play a role, but to reach exceptional levels of ability, deliberate practice is indispensable. And I don't know, having said that, music is a gift, and some people are just like gifted. And I think I was born to be a musician. So it was never easy. I mean, my father is my first guru, I would say, and I owe everything to him. You know, all the best of me belongs to him, and he's always been such an inspiration. And right from childhood, like success to me meant waking up and being able to do the things I love, which is to sing and play the piano and create amazing music. And yeah,
What is your dad's name?
so Roop Kumar.
Rukama. And your mother's
You just
name?
say Roop. My mother's name is Sonali.
It's a pretty name.
Yeah, can you pronounce it?
Denali? Denali?
Yeah, Sonali. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Denali? Did I say it right?
Yep. Yep.
Am I going to get an A in this class? You let me
Mm-hmm. A
know.
plus.
I get a sticker. Uh, that's a sweet thought of imagining as a young girl jumping out of bed and just excited to play music, running to the piano, singing, dancing. That's
Yeah, I
something.
mean, that's pretty much all I can do, actually. You know, I would be terrible at running a business and I'd make a terrible housewife. So I can't really do anything else.
Why would you make a terrible housewife? You don't like to
I'm
do
just not cut out
it.
for that.
Well, if you can sing and dance and make beautiful music that you do, that's enough. Well, that's like three things. That's two more than you need. Um,
Okay.
find somebody that
Yeah.
likes to do the rest of those things. When you went to the Royal School of Music in London and
Hmm.
learned piano, tell me about that time.
I did 8 grades of piano from the Royal Schools of London, and I passed all 8 grades with distinction. And piano was my first love. I was like I started playing at the age of 4. So yeah, it was just amazing. And I did this flexible course. So I started learning in India from my teacher, Shanti Selden. She was a Jewish lady, and she lived on the 27th floor. So one day the lift wasn't working, and I was very punctual because I was so dedicated to my lessons, and I climbed 27 floors just to be there like at the right time. And yeah, it was
27
funny.
floors. That's a lot of
Yeah,
floors.
27 floors.
You, and were you
um,
time
so
or
I
did you
was on time. Yes,
not? I'm
yes,
here to play.
exactly on time. Yeah.
Breathe it a little bit hard,
So
huh?
I was like very dedicated to my lessons, and it was my favorite time of the week when I had my piano lessons.
Mm.
Um, because I was always a loner, and I felt that music was the only thing that brought radiance to my life. So
Why were
um,
you alone? Did you by choice or did you feel just different than
I
everyone else?
just felt different. I don't know. I didn't like kind of going out or partying or shopping and doing those kind of things. I just didn't like it. I mean, I just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I was always in this dreamlike state of mind because I was always thinking about a song or something else in my head. And yeah, so I loved going for my piano lessons.
Tell me about your piano teacher. You mentioned her name. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Shanti Selden. She was like 75 when I started learning from her, and I was only what, about 8 or 9 years, and then I became her favorite student, her pet student, and she used to call other students up, and she used to praise me in front of everybody, and she used to make me play for the entire neighborhood. She used to invite people over to her place. She used to be like, "Listen to this girl play," and like, "Isn't she amazing?" And yeah, I used to play for everyone, and it was the best time of my life. And she was like my fairy godmother. I used to call her that.
Mm.
So I was very, very close to her. Hmm.
Did you like that she praised you and put you up on a pedestal or
Yeah, I loved it because I worked so hard for it. I mean, I worked like I practiced all night long just to make sure she's happy with my performance. Um,
Well,
yeah,
Reva, that's a beautiful story and she sounds like a really amazing woman that
yeah.
inspired. So I've got to say thank you to her for that. Who you are, and you're still pursuing. You're still it's kind of, sort of a metaphor for your life. You had to get to the piano, and it was up on the 27th floor, and the
Yeah.
lift broke, and you weren't going to stop. You went the hard way. You went up the
I
stairs.
did. I did.
It's sort of like
Yeah,
what you do, what you've done. You've chosen the harder path because the rewards are so much greater when you succeed.
right,
Um,
right.
so you're a
And
very
as long as you don't stop moving, that's all that you need, right?
mhm,
Yeah,
very
I
inspiring.
believe in that. And sometimes, like when I play, when I'm sitting in my room practicing, I still feel her presence, like around me, like as if she's actually there and showing me what to do. It's amazing.
Sure, she
It's
is.
deep. I'm sorry about I'm just getting emotional.
Well,
Yeah.
we should dedicate the show to her. I think.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I would love to.
so give me her full name again.
Shanti Selden.
Yeah, I'll have you spell that off air for me. We'll put that in there. Um, yeah, that's beautiful. It, I had when I was young, I had a mentor like that, an older gentleman, and um,
Mhm.
he I would go mow his lawn, and then he would tell me stories, and I was just so fascinated. I didn't like kids my own age. I liked the elders that had stories, and I was so fascinated with that. I hated cartoons. I hated I hated all the childish stuff. And he had a great fossil collection. Um, and I never went into fossils or archaeology, but I just remembered him being great figure, this mentor that I was so interested in his life. So I understand that.
Yeah.
And you learned a beautiful. She gave you a beautiful gift, which you had it already within you, but it sounds like she really brought it out
She did. Yes.
and made you realize what you had, what gift you had for the world. Well,
Thank
let's
you.
take our last and final break, and we'll come right back. I want to tell you what you're going to listen to. I'm going to figure out what that last remix song was when we go off air here. This is the song that I spoke about earlier, called "Let Us Live," and I think it's going to affect you as powerfully as it did me. And Riva, this song was inspired by watching lions be
Being
drugged
drugged.
so that they could be photographed with
Right.
tourists,
Right.
and you kind of put yourself into their place in their body, and
Yeah. Like, what would they be thinking, you know?
yeah,
Like, let us live.
let us live.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Jeremiah Show.
I was,
Just wanted to get that in.
yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. We've created a monster. She loves co-hosting. Riva, we'll be right back.